know the vibes. Broski's on the match. Coming at you with a little voiceover. One, I want to apologize because this is long overdue. This is like 2 weeks old at this point. Just super lazy with the voiceovers, but we're gonna get into it. So we're playing I on the right hand side, Myutant, obviously. Kane on the other side. He's playing this spicy Gouki list. You see him start out with a junk forward and a fire flint lady, I believe it's called. I think he just like straight up just opened up like starters. I don't think he opened up any Gouki, matter of fact. So I let him do all that. I don't know if you got a peek at my hand, but he went into a sold and I D-shifter. Boy, D-shifter's pretty nuts. It's just kind of like it'll literally just stop your turn. Usually I wait obviously till they commit a monster, so I don't get gamut or anything. But I pretty much let him go ahead and he did the little soul thing, pitch stuff. He had the Super X because I think he's on wait to normal summon that. Yeah, so he got the the guts off dumping the equip. And then the Super X coming up to the hand because he's for the crackback. And I believe he passes it right here. I think he passes it. He's about to pass it. There's literally nothing he can do because the Gouki's like if you banish him, you don't get the resources like you want. Okay, so he left that in defense. My turn. Crispy there can be only one. You can see the cards that I'm setting. He was not able to see them. So got 2 floodgates down. And I went into one of the babies. This is the ST, so I searched a spell or trap, searched a field spell. I think I actually went, if I remember correctly, I think I was actually able to go a little far in this turn. Yes, especially I'm in the other baby from my hand, that's the M dash. So that searches me a monster. So I got another baby. It's just good to have for the following turn. Yeah, I just switched that light off because I couldn't. I checked the camera and I was like, damn, can they see shit? And I guess you probably could still, but it looks way better from this. So banish. I think I was thinking right here. I didn't know if I wanted to banish like monster to get beast, or I didn't know if I want to get mist, but I ended up going with beast because that's just the best one. It's the spell negator. Usually the other two you're going more on the offensive with them. And Myutant is not a deck that you're just gonna OTK. Like even though like I had that crazy like D-shifter to just stop the turn, it's not gonna do nothing. So thinking about battle phase for some reason. I don't know why you would think about that, but I'm definitely swinging to the soul. I was thinking about which one to attack because I knew he was still under D-shifter. That was actually the right call because what I didn't know is guts cannot be destroyed by battle while he's in defense position. I think he has to be the only one too. And that's when I flipped there. It can only be one. Like GG no re. He doesn't scoop right here because Kane's hard-headed. But he sent the Super X, which I thought was weird at first. But obviously Super X, whatever. He gets to search off that. Yeah, I thought it was weird, but it makes sense when he told me about it later, because you'll see, like, I think this follow-up turn, I try to swing into guts, it can't be destroyed, so that sucks. So he made me jump through little hoops to get rid of that. So I think there's literally like one or two turns we just like pass back because we were just like, what the fuck? Like, it obviously he's not gonna let that go, and he's gonna keep, stalling till he can pop that. There can only be one. Okay, so right here, going to another baby. Baby search that. That's the expansion. Expansion's basically for y'all that don't know. That's pretty much like personal spoofing. Not as good, but still pretty broken. And right here, I banished a spell. I'm gonna pick up Mutant Mist. Because right here, I'm like, oh yeah, like, I can't be fucked with at this point. And then I try to go to swinging. And then that's when he tells me, like you thought. Yeah, so he just literally sat there. He starts laughing hysterically. So I'm glad you don't hear that because the voiceover. Here's me reading, feeling like a giant dingus. Yeah, then he reminds me I'm not that great at the game. So right here I'm looking through a back row, and then pass turn. So, and I'm doing some more looking. Like damn. And I literally just skipped because he just passed back. There was nothing he could do. So expansion. I think I could have gotten out of this position a little bit earlier. Because what you can do is you can expansion into a baby. Yeah, so baby added that. That was an M dash to add a monster. That was not correct. What I should have done is add another one, like and then banish. There can be only one to like summon out the arsenal. I ended up doing something weird though. Like I didn't see that line in the match, and then like literally a turn later, I was like, oh well, whatever. Because at this point we're just kind of locked up, and I have to like get that off the field to let him like commit a little bit. So and like here's me like thinking a little bit too much. That's the biggest problem. You know, sometimes you can overthink it. It ain't that serious, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I was like trying to big brain it, like, oh, I'll go into cross sheep, or I'll go into this, I'll go into that. But instead I set one pass back. Pass back. Hey, and you know, sometimes games go like this, you know? Like as long as you get the dub, it doesn't matter how long it takes, right? So I used the field spell to put that back, draw one card, because that's the effect obvi. Oh, so he like tried to pitch Droll, but I told him I didn't add anything. I think he thought I was about to add, but I was like, no, I just put that on the bottom of my deck and draw one. But thanks for letting me know you have the Droll. So banish that, bring out the arsenal. So I have 3 beefy boys on the field. Really, it's just a matter of time before I figure out how to like get rid of that stupid thing. But I think I literally have to go into yeah. So I trap trick and a mutant cry. Mutant cry. I'm gonna shuffle back. I think I'm gonna do it this turn or maybe next. Yeah, so mutant cry into synthesis. Shuffle those back in. Because since I was like under there can only be one, I couldn't do it when it was on the field. I had to get like everything like off the field to go into synthesis because that's the psychic. So that pops that. And then he did that for some reason. And then Arsenal lets you banish one, so I think I'm right here like, dog, let's just wrap it up. There's nothing you can do. But now he's gonna really try to go through his lines. I think he's just gonna normal summon pass or something silly. Probably should have scooped, and then I wouldn't have to do such a long ass voiceover. Oh yeah, so he was trying to be an asshole and like rematch for the guts and sit on it. But luckily I had the beast to negate that. Because he would have done it. He would have sat another 5 turns until we figured it out again. And right here, quick the Phoenix Blade to Octo Stretch, swings for game on my behalf. Alright, so game 2. I think we're siding right here. Are we siding? I thought we cut all this shit out. Now we're just shuffling it up, boy. And I think he's gonna go first. Yeah, so it's a pretty good match. You know, Mutant's a really good deck. It's all about playing with patience. Because Kane's deck is absolutely absurd. Once again, I showed you my hand. Open up the D shifter. There's really nothing you can do. Especially like a deck so grave reliant, like Kane's deck. He literally opened up bad again. I feel so bad because his deck is like super explosive, but you know, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's normal summon Fire Flint Lady, special summon another one. And then the D shifter comes down, and I honestly thought he was about to rage right here. You know, it was close to a rage, but you know, whatever. Yeah, hey, D shifter best card, mutant best deck, right? Am I right? Also, let me know in the comments if you want to see both of these deck profiles. This is the updated mutant list. Kane's list is a Gouki slash Nightmare Gryphon Turbo. It's actually pretty broken when it lets it go off. Literally, if I didn't have the D shifter, I also had the Dark Ruler no more, but it probably would have been game. So you see right here, he has Guts back down again. It's old. I go for the Extravagance. I was hoping he had the Ash because I just have something so stupid in my extra deck. I have Scarlight and I have like Cypher and Gamma, so like sometimes I just blow everything up, but whatever. So it goes through. Unfortunately, I never get the Gamma off. I literally have the Gamma in hand every time and no one ashes, whatever. But I mean, you know, another pretty lackluster turn. So I had to go ahead and Dark Ruler no more. Just because that Guts is annoying otherwise. Like, it's kind of hard to, you know, it sounds weird that it's hard to get rid of a defense position Guts, but this deck doesn't have any, like, it doesn't, like, really remove anything other than, like, going into Synthesis Pop, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of annoying. So I banished Baby, Tribute to Baby, banished Baby for Beast. And I think this time I'm like, you know what? I got to get rid of the Guts. That shit's got to go. So I went ahead and did that. And pass turn. See, you know, you don't have to throw up your whole hand turn one or anything like that. You're gonna see right here that just the ability this deck has. It's just all about being patient. He brings out the 3 material Appaloosa. I honestly don't know what the fuck he was laughing at. But he was laughing hysterically right here. I can't remember. See, that's the problem with waiting like 2 weeks to do the voiceover. Am I right? Oh, it was because this asshole went and got another Guts and a headbat. So right here, I think he was gonna try to go full pop off. I really wish he would have been able to for you guys to see. Like, you know, fortunately for me though, he was never able to quite pop off. So he went for the rematch. I let that go through. Oh no! I think he did it without giving me a chance to respond. So I negated the rematch. Wait, no, I did not negate the rematch. It's okay. So now he's going through his Codebreaker. Sorry, guys. It's a little harder to see on the voiceover, the playback. It's a little different quality. It's kind of weird. So he's going to his Codebreaker play. So this is like the perfect time for me to Mutant Cry. I had the Trap Tricks face down. Oh, so that was. Okay, yeah. So he knew what was coming, so he went ahead and Feather Duster. I kind of don't know why he like did it so early. He kind of didn't have to, but I just knew if I let him go through this full combo, there's no way I can beat this deck. It's just crazy. It ends up like on like 6-7 disruptions, and then a Griffin, so you can't activate any effects if you don't have a link arrow pointing to you. So I went ahead in the Synthesis and force the Appaloosa negate. And then you can let me know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure this is how it works. Synthesis, since he activated monster effect, quick effect, I can choose for it not to be affected by monsters that turn. So I'm assuming that lets the Synthesis resolve, and I'm able to pop his link monster. So then right here, he's still trying to figure it out. That did super disrupt it. That was like pretty good on my behalf. But once again, let me know in the comments if that's how the interaction works. I'm pretty sure it is. But I mean, I don't really play against a deck like this often. It's just Kane testing this broken build he created, and I thought that was the best like point of interaction. So here he goes again. The Shade Brigadine and the Warrior, the zero day, that stupid Codebreaker Warrior. Okay, so now he's gonna go into Cerberus. I think he forgot that my card is unaffected by monster effects for this turn. Because I think he attempted a pop right here. And then I'm just showing the Harpy's Feather Duster. It's just like more like a joke, like, oh, like. Yeah, and like right here, he's like literally just like kind of fucking around, but. So swing over the Appaloosa. Get that out of here. Yeah, and I didn't have anything. I honestly think right here, in this moment, he, I can't remember exactly. I think he was really starting to push through. It's just, man, it seemed like every time he had something, I kind of had an answer for it, but whatever. So Guts into Link Karibo, because it is level 1. Let him search. He had the rematch. Link 2. Matter of fact, Link 3. I don't know what he has in here that's a Link 3. This might have been another misplay for him, because I believe he could have just went into Boral Sword, actually, and kind of won from that. But, let's see. So, yeah, so what he did was he linked 3 into Unicorn. So co-link, he'll draw his card. He definitely remembered. He probably remembered it after, but he draws his card. Oh, he's resolving his Gouki searches. So we got another rematch. Octave Stretch. And I think this is okay. Yes, so that was nice. So he booked that. He battle phase. And then Synthesis will let you grab back one of your mutant cards. So I think I grabbed a baby, but I can't remember if it was for the monster or the spell trap searcher. So I used the field spell. It's my turn again. Field spell, special summon 1 from my bandage zone. Special summon a baby, add baby. So it's M dash, add another baby. That's got to be the spell trap baby. Normal summon that, because that's how that works. Search spell trap, search my mutant cry, because at this point I'm looking to bring out the big old boy Ultimize. I don't think he comes out this game, spoiler, but I think that was on my mind in the moment. So I banish that, bring out Mist, because Mist is big enough to clean this shit up, honestly. Banish that, bring out another beast, because really that's your setup. And really this is why I say Ultimize was on my mind, because look at here, we got all these level 8s now, got all these big boys, these beefy boys. So I swing into all this, and then pass turn with a mutant cry face down. So obviously he has the starters, he has the extenders in his hand, but still just not enough. So I'm gonna activate beast right here. Banish a baby. I don't want to see rematch. I want you to commit to a normal summon. Harpy's Feather Duster. He's going to force it. I really thought about it here, though. But I went ahead and Went ahead and did it. And as you see right here, I didn't go for the Ultimize, I went for the Synthesis. Yeah, I pretty much think the game was over. Yeah, Kane's extra deck is like face up, because during testing, that's not what we normally do. So I'm finished out with Oxstretch, Phoenix Blade, just like game one. But that's it for this one. Let us know if you like these. Leave a like, comment, consider subscribing, and we'll see you next time. Stay tuned.